to Well Flow with the Black Mentor. My name is Joseph Nantomah, and I have Kim Nack.
Hello.
She makes me look good on this show. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you? Thank you for having me again.
It's an amazing show. And ladies and gentlemen, just so before we start, I hope you guys are going to spell my name correctly. My name is not Dr. Joseph Nantomah.
Dr. Joseph Nantomah. I saw the photos. It's right. It's ready.
Now I have alphabets in front of my name.
Oh, alphabets in front of your name?
Yeah, Joseph Nantomah, PhD.
Oh,
You don't know what that means?
Now I do.
Yeah, I'm
Now I
just
do.
one of the few people that have, alphabets in front of their name.
Yes.
And on that note, we start today's show. It's amazing. As you can see, we're super excited. And that's what happens when you're making the fugu.
Boy.
The last 2-3 weeks has been, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, beautifully crazy.
Beautifully crazy. It explains it.
Yeah.
Explains
How
it.
you had a feel, you've been working in the office, you had a feel of what I've done the last 3 weeks. What do you think?
I'm going to go a little speechless, but then I'm going to pull it together. We've been in 3 cities together in 2 weeks.
No.
3 cities in 2 weeks.
3 cities in 2 weeks. Yeah,
in 2
you're
weeks,
right.
which has been insane. We went
We're
to
in
Indiana.
fall. You're not counting Milwaukee.
Milwaukee
Doesn't count.
Well, no, because we're always
Don't be like
okay,
that.
4
Milwaukee
cities.
Milwaukee counts.
Well, how many states have we driven through?
That's it.
We went through Wisconsin,
Chicago,
Illinois, Indianapolis,
Illinois.
Ohio, back to Wisconsin, on to Minnesota. Hello.
Now you see that I was telling you that I go all over the
Hello.
place. It's been an amazing time to be alive. We are rocking it. And how about the people we met?
The people that we met, they're inspired and they're inspirational. And we met people that own stores. We met people that, are just like
Lost a job, want to get a job.
yeah, the Black Mentor. Is that what it was?
The Black Tormentor.
The Black Tormentor. That's what it was. The Black Tormentor.
I've been called every single thing on this planet. You know, by the time I'm old and I'm going back, I don't know what's going to be my real name anymore.
I don't know. Now it's Dr. Black Tormentor.
There you go.
So,
we're here. The Wealth Flow Show is all about helping you build wealth. That is what we're committed to do every Tuesday. You don't want to know what I've done today, but I'm still here.
That's right.
This is commitment, girl.
That's right. That's right. And we're not stopping because what's happening this week?
Yeah, this week is crazy. We've been everywhere, putting the whole stuff together. How is that? Please keep signing. I'm not going to complain, but people are just signing up the last minute. How do they do that?
I don't know.
In the last 24 hours, over 7-8 people have signed up.
Unbelievable.
Why are they always waiting? I need, just tell us where you're joining us from. We're excited. Today's show is not going to be like the regular show. We're just going to, keep it simple. It's beautiful. People are signing up the last minute. They're calling me. We're making arrangements. Did you see the restaurant? We're going to have the VIP dinner.
Yes. Hello, Mason Street Grill. Right? I just told about it.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
But you're not getting in there unless you got a ticket to the boot camp or to CJT.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody and she's like, you look like somebody who does things right. Mm-hmm. I say, yeah, but I'm not a perfectionist or anything like that. But, I was not explaining to the lady and now my coaching hat comes and I was saying, you know what? The reason why I am where I am is because of the way I do the things that I do. Who is putting Joseph Nantomah on the screen? My name is normal Joseph Nantomah. Dude, please pay some respect to my name. You know what I'm talking about? So I said, you know what? The reason why I am where I am is because of the way I do the things that I do. Yeah. How you do one thing is how you do every single thing.
Yeah.
You have to be ready to be someone who knows what they want and go get it, no matter what it costs. Today, I woke up 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
If you joined me on Instagram, you would have seen me. I couldn't sleep because my whole head was just working like a machine. I wanted to make sure every single person that comes in, I always say that, is taken care of.
Absolutely.
I want my speakers taken care of. I want everybody to have an experience before they leave.
Can I pyramid off of a little something you talk about all the time? And I've been doing a lot of planning and a lot of things for this event on top of the AAWC. Yeah. And success loves what? What do you say all the time?
Success loves speed.
What I have run into roadblock after roadblock is people not getting back to me. You're ready to drop the fugu at these places to take care of your people that are coming into town. We're having a beautiful dinner. And the places that don't get back to you, sorry, you're missing out on
Oh,
money.
you're missing out.
You're missing out.
And you know what I did? And that is what action is all about.
Yeah.
We're talking about this and sending them email.
I went to this place on Friday. They didn't have time to talk to me on Friday. I
That-
went there.
That
I
is why,
spent the fugu.
that is why
a great
people
dinner.
lose money. This is the reason why people don't make money.
Yes.
You see a business struggling. It's because they don't take their business seriously.
Yes.
And I'm sorry to say this. Sometimes I walk into a place and I'm a black guy and they don't pay me attention.
Yeah.
I have one company and I wanted to walk in there. I wanted to buy a machine for exercising. Then I would just put it on a jean, a t-shirt,
I don't know.
regular millionaire dresser. And I just, wardrobe. I just walked in and I was just, casual. I was talking to the lady. And the lady was busy paying attention to somebody who was calling his bank to see if he's going to be approved for credit. So I left her and I went to the guy and said, hey, I want to buy this. And the guy paid me attention and I swiped my card and I paid $2,300 on the spot for that exercising machine. Meanwhile, the lady's chasing after someone who's still calling his bank to know if he's going to be pre-approved.
Right.
So, there's a whole lot of stuff going on when people don't take their businesses seriously.
Yes.
They try to look at, how the person looks like, color of the skin, blah, blah, blah. I am not one of those people that play the color game. I overcame that. But, I'm just saying what most business people do. Dude, when I walk into the room, you better pay me attention because I got the fugu.
Right. And I realized that a place might be busy on a Saturday night, but I came in here, I spent my money. It doesn't even matter that I spent money there, but I also ate dinner there.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm going to bring 25, 30 people in here, plus millionaires, billionaires.
I know. We're going to bring in JT Fox,
And hey,
Steve Eck, who is my guest today, is coming. If this guy, there's something we call the fugazi. The fugazi are people who come on social media, like my wife will always say. She said, you are the only real person on social media.
It's true. You're very real.
If you see me driving a car, I got the car. You see me on my yacht, it is my yacht. You see the suit, I'm not going to return it. Some people buy suits like this. Okay, this is a $2,000 suit. They buy it, they use it, and they take it back with the labor to get their money back. So, and this is not bragging. This is what people do.
Yes.
So my wife was in a show, and they were talking about how to build your wardrobe, and they were like, you don't have to spend your money to buy clothes. All you got to do is go to Chanel, take the clothes, swipe your credit card, and go back. Is she here? Make sure my wife is not here. If she's here, block her.
Oh, I see it. Yes, let's go. There she is.
I was just going to leak her secret. So they were telling her in the training, because she's into the ladies' fashion, whatever.
Yes.
They said, oh, you don't got to buy nothing. Go to the big stores, the Chanels and all that. Then when you get there, swipe your credit card, use the code for what you want to do, make sure the label doesn't go off, keep your receipt, and take it back. Now, that is a broke mentality teaching.
Right.
Like, how would you do that? That is fake. So in a month, you see all these influencers and celebrities that you guys, quote and unquote, are going after. They don't got the money. They're fugazis. They go there, they buy your clothes, they still keep the label. A guy goes there, buys a $1,500, $2,000 jacket, and they put it on, and after the show and the whole show off, they take it back to the store. We don't do that here. That is not what we're here to teach you. We're here to teach you how to build wealth, how to live a real life, There's this show I watched where people were putting on bling bling and, golden stuff and the diamonds, and they have like the machine and they try it. It's all fake. So you got to be real, when you're doing stuff. That is what we're teaching you, how to build wealth. Successful people talk about building wealth, and average people, they just complain.
They're going to show the wealth that they don't have.
Yes, they don't. Yeah, they show the wealth they don't have. So we're not here to do this. I have very successful people. I was saying that to say this, that I drove all the way to Chicago, and my guest speaker today took me to his businesses. Oh my God, this guy is an artist. If you come to my house, you see some paintings on the wall. Yeah. He's an artist. He has a whole mechanic shop that does millions of dollars every single year. It's the most beautiful mechanic shop I've ever seen. Oh. Yeah, he has that. He's just bought a whole building that he's going to be using for his business school.
Excellent.
So, and he does
Excellent.
so many things. He has his own yacht. So this year we're going to be contesting. My yacht is going to race his yacht.
Oh,
That is how the rich talk. The wealthy people.
Yeah,
My yacht
that's big time.
is going
That's
to,
big time.
yeah, my yacht is going to race
big
after
time.
your yacht.
That's big
You got
time.
a yacht?
No, I do not.
Okay,
I'm gonna borrow yours.
You're going to borrow mine. So we have a lot of successful people. And talking about success, this week is finally boot camp.
Boot camp.
We've been saying this since last year. I told you that this boot camp is going to be the best and the only one this year, because after this boot camp, we're going to give 100% attention to the African American Wealth Conference coming up in September in Las Vegas. So there's not going to be, I'm going to book for the next one. There's no next one this year.
Next one this year.
There's no next one. This is the only one.
Thank God, or you're going to kill me.
I know. Don't try. Don't even bring it up. I don't want no boot camp. I don't want no master class. What I want to do is I want to go with my tiger eyes like this and focus on African American Wealth Conference, because I want to put 1,000 people in that room. I want to bring all my successful friends from Africa, from Asia, from Australia, from the United States into one room, and you're going to shake their hands. We're going to, you're going to like, how do you say that? Like the sponge. You're going to suck out of them, By the time Steve Egg is leaving Las Vegas, he's like, man, they took everything.
That's right.
And that is the opportunity that I want to give you. I want to give you the opportunity for you to have the opportunity to meet very, very successful people who have built it for themselves, not the ones that are sitting on social media. One of the things that brought me to this position where I am with JT Fox, I was in Chicago. First and foremost, I had to take a drive to Chicago to see JT, which most people will not do. That's right. It's a past tense. When I got there, JT was like, dude, are you sure you're ready to do business with me? He was talking, I opened my account and I showed him the money. I said, dude, at that time I had $1.3 million. And I'm saying this live. JT is alive. I showed him, I said, dude, I have $1.3 million. Am I qualified to do business? He looked at it, he said, dude, you are qualified to do business with me. With all your assets, and you still have liquid cash of 1.3 million. Then I went for the meeting. When I got to the meeting, usually you have to go through some sort of interview. I am one of those people that never had an interview to get into JT's first inner circle.
I remember Jen thought you were like, who is this guy?
I know,
coming in
right?
here? Didn't even have the interview.
Yeah, I know. So I didn't do anything like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I think Steve and all that, these are people that went before me doing fine. You need to align yourself with people who are successful, so you can think like people who are successful. When you are with broke people, everything that I'm saying right now will sound like I'm being braggadocious.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, he's thinking about his yacht. It's because you're broke. You got nothing. What you need to do is find a way to get into the room, into the coaching courses, the classes, the YouTube channels, all that stuff. Find your way in there. Successful people take action fast. I remember we were in Dallas, again, with Steve Eck, and they called. They said, you know what? There's an opportunity for Adam Coffey, JT Fox, to be your mentors for the whole of this year and to also be on your members board or something like that.
Yep.
I'm telling you, Steve Eck was the first person to sign. This guy that I'm bringing on.
Oh,
I was there. It wasn't told me.
Right.
He beat me to it.
He beat you to it.
Before I got there, he was sitting there signing. I'm not talking about $5,000. I'm not talking about $10,000. Right. I think it's about $20,000. He was like, that's my card.
Yeah.
So when you are with people who are successful, you see the way they move, the way they talk, the way they carry themselves. Now, from the beginning, obviously you're not going to be like that.
Right.
But what happens is it starts rubbing off and rubbing off and rubbing off. And that is what we're trying to do here at the boot camp. We're trying to show you how successful people talk. We're going to be teaching you sales, how to sell. I think that's what Steve is going to be handling. I'm going to be showing you how to market the right way. We're going to be showing you where to get the money for your business. Okay? Those who are qualified. I use the word qualified because credit is a big deal in the United States. Those who are qualified, you will go home with nothing less than $1 million in pre-approval. How much did I give the last time?
25. Was it 25?
$23 million. $23 million. That's the pre-approval we gave. Call the bank, call the lenders in front of every single person, and we raised pre-approvals of $23 million. Now, out of the $23 million, about $6 million has been used to buy real estate already. The remaining people did not take action. They went home and went back to their wives, went back to their husband, went back to PD Patty, went back to their $30 per hour jobs, and went to bed.
So, had they taken that, used it as an investment, so taken the training like you did, your $900.
Training helps you
Yes.
to know where to find the deals, how to go about the deals, all the documentation, paperwork,
It's all there.
all the stuff. It's what we teach, right?
Yeah.
But when you finish, what holds a lot of people back is the money.
Right.
Because you need money to execute all that information that has been given to you. Nobody does this. Even Grant does not do this. Grant Cardone, my coach, when I went there, he coached me when I started. He didn't give me no pre-approval.
Right.
I can say
So
because I went there and I paid for it.
If they were to take that and look at this training as an investment,
Yeah.
you gave them the second piece to the investment, which is
the money. So all you got to do now is go out there, look for the deals, and put down maybe 20% or 30% or 10%, depending on what your credit score and the lender. Now, do you know? Let me give you an example. Do you know there was a lady? See, when you are hungry, you're going to draw things out of your mentors. This lady came for the training. She had a good credit score, so she got like $2 million pre-approval. Then went back to get the deals. When she got there, she got a great deal, and she needed about $60,000. The property was about $300,000. So 20% is $60,000 plus closing. Everything was about $65,000. So she goes back and was short of about $30,000. You know what she did? She called me day and night. The black mentor, I have to close this deal. I don't have the money. At the point, I was like, okay, you know what? Stop calling me. Stop calling my phone. I'm going to find a way to raise that money for you. And I raised $30-something thousand for her.
And you did it.
You know what? She was leveraging my influence. She was leveraging on my connections. You know, those are people who don't give up. But some are like, oh, I don't have the down payment. So I went to sleep. I don't know what to do. And they look for all the excuses why they cannot do what they're supposed to do. That is a loser mentality. Okay? So get on board this week. Tomorrow, close the link. I'm saying it. Tomorrow, Wednesday, close the link. If nobody... Tomorrow, 12 a.m., what do you call it? 12 noon. CST, I'm sure Jenny is here. Close the link. If you don't sign up by now till tomorrow, go home, you know? And come back at the end of the year and give me excuses. There was a lady I spoke to last year. She told me all the things that was going wrong in her business, and I said, come to my boot camp.
Yeah.
She's like, give all the excuses you can think about. I didn't say nothing. That was in May last year. Yeah. This year, she comes back. She wants to see, like, oh, Black Mentor, my business has finally crashed. Is that something you can? I'm like, why do you want me to do the impossible?
Right, at the end.
You know, I already told you what to do May last year. This is close to a year, and now you're coming back. People, you need to learn to take action. And with that being said, you know, we're not going to be talking too much. This week is already the boot camp. After this week, on the 13th of April, I am going to be in New York City. New Yorkers! I'm coming, boom, boom, boom. And on the 14th, I'm going to be in New Jersey, okay? Yep. But I'm going to be there showing you how to build wealth, teaching you one-on-one. Actually, I cannot show you how to build wealth in 3 hours. I can show you how to make money.
Yes.
I'm going to be showing you how to make money. I'm going to show you where to find deals. I'm going to show you how to network, how to get into the midst of successful people like my friends that I'm going to be bringing on. So watch out if you're in New York and in New Jersey. Yeah.
Links are in his bio. Links are on the website. They are everywhere. We've got them up. You know what was really interesting is 2 of the people that I met last week weren't even on social media.
Yeah, they go on the website.
They found you on the website. Yeah, they weren't even on social media, which is where your huge presence
I'm very big on social media. I love social media, especially my Instagram. You cannot take that away from me.
No.
It's not going to happen.
Can't even touch it.
I'm encouraging you to do that. Take action, guys. Take action. Take action. This year, you know, I said it, not to brag. I said this year was going to be my monthly $1 million year. Yeah. January, 1.6 million.
Yes.
February, 900,000. I'm going to be truthful. We came down a little bit.
Close.
March, we've already done over 1 million as of yesterday. You know, we're doing this every single day. We're going boom, 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 boom. We're closing deals. On Friday, I'm closing on a property. I got a deal last week for $600,000. I was able to structure the deal, and all I did was put down $60,000 for a down payment. And many deals are coming. Those who are coming to the boot camp on Saturday, you will see me live on my jean, on my shirt, closing deals.
Yes. Yes, you got them all planned out. Are we out? Are we ready to roll?
We're ready to roll.
On
so
Friday.
on Friday, JT is going to be here. It's going to be amazing. I know that if you come with purpose in your heart, because it's one thing to just come and slip through the class. You got to come with purpose in your heart, knowing that this is what I want. And when you do that, your life will never remain the same. Now I sound like a minister. And on that note, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I'm going to bring my no BS coach. That's what I call him. He's all the way from Chicago, multi-millionaire real estate investor, coach, businessman, entrepreneur, extraordinary. And he's going to be telling us a lot about sales and how to position yourself for success.
Can't wait.
Hey everybody, this is JT Fox. I am here, very excited to be in Milwaukee on March 31st for this absolutely amazing event that Joseph is putting together. In fact, I am flying back from Australia, literally from Australia, landing, and within an hour we'll be speaking with you. And then for those of you who are lucky enough, Joseph's in charge of that. We are actually going to have a VIP dinner. I'm going to have a chance to meet you and get to know you and find out what your businesses are. As the world's number one wealth and business coach, as a man who owns over 70 companies and brands in 55 plus countries all over the world where I do business as well, it takes one person, one deal, one opportunity to change your life and your business forever. You are going to have Joseph, and I'm hoping to be your second. I can't wait to see you. Make sure you show. I haven't done like this in many, many years because I'm very selective, but I do anything for my good friend Joseph.
Watch that video 1,000 times.
I know.
I don't get tired.
You guys have till noon tomorrow. That's it.
I am so blessed to have certain people in my life, and this is me being very serious. There are people that just come into your life and they hold you accountable. And you know what? I was also talking to somebody the other day. I was like, man, I am not tired of working because I cannot go broke. Imagine JT watching me like a hawk every single day. I have people who are holding me accountable, and you gotta be careful what you pray for.
That's right.
People that are praying, God bless me. What you're praying for is that God give me more job to do.
That's right.
So I have a lot of successful people, that has come into my life. Success attracts success. Poor people, average people chase after money, but successful people attract such people into your life. Imagine the number one wealth coach in the world calling me his friend right there on the screen and saying, you know what, right, I will not do this for anybody, but I'll do it for my friend Joseph. Those words, they touch me somewhere every time I listen to it.
He's not giving crap. He hasn't done this for years for anyone.
No, JT Fox team usually come to Milwaukee. JT himself has never been to Milwaukee. This is the first time the guy he's stepping his foot in Milwaukee. He sends his team, he's marketing people, whatever, managers. He's never been here. He told me himself.
Unbelievable.
So I want to go to the interview segment where we're going to be talking to a very, very successful entrepreneur. He is somebody that I also knew through the JT Fox family. And when I met this guy, we just became brothers. He's my brother from another mother, and we started talking. At a point, we actually set up an appointment to meet up in our yacht and go drink coffee in what do you call it, Lake Michigan.
Oh.
It didn't work out, that we met again, and we've been talking business, and we just connected because that's what successful people do.
Yes.
When they connect. And ladies and gentlemen, this guy has helped so many people. He's still helping people who has multiple businesses in the city of Chicago, Illinois. Welcome, Steve Eck. Hi, Steve.
Hey, what's going on?
Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
Amazing. I see one of your painting. When you're coming tomorrow, come with that painting, man.
So that's a special one for me. That's
my goodness, bro. I thought I was special, man.
You are very special.
How you doing today? Don't worry, you're going to paint me another one just like that.
I will paint you another one.
Okay,
Thanks
bro.
for having me. I've been enjoying watching your show. I almost didn't want to come on. I just want to keep watching.
Yeah, on this show, there is no script. I'm
No,
telling you, we don't have a teleprompter, nothing. Myself and my manager, who's also my co-host, we just come here and we're real. We just talk what is going on, what we're doing, what people are supposed to be doing, the experiences we have, the mentors and friends that we have, what you guys are doing to be successful. And we just come here and we talk about it. And that's what this show is all about, helping people build wealth. And you
mhm.
are a wealthy person. You live in Chicago is a beautiful big city. Thank you
Mhm.
for hosting me. Was it a month or 2 months ago? It was in January that I came to say hello to your beautiful self and all your business. And you've done a lot. Tell me, what is the secret ingredient of success in your own language?
The secret to success is you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe you can do it. You can't have these self-limiting beliefs. You can't go, well, I hope it happens. There's no hope. You have to make it happen. That's not an option. And that's what it takes to be successful. Become the person you need to become successful.
You know what's amazing? There's something that I always say, and Kim, you're going to come with your questions. I know. I always tell people to focus on being instead of having.
Hmm.
When people focus on being, what you're doing is you're building something innate. You're building something that nobody can take from you. As a successful business person yourself in the city of Chicago, you've mentored so many people. How did you build that? How did you become the person that you are that so many people can look up to?
You know what? I tell the story often of the beginning. There was a time in my life as a young adult, I worked in a factory and I made $3.25 an hour taping boxes. They could have automated that job, but it's cheaper to pay me to do it. I struggled with literacy and I was using drugs and I was at rock bottom. And I thought, I've got nothing to lose. I've lost it all. I've got nothing left to lose. There's nothing anybody could take away from me. When you got nothing to lose, like the lyrics say. And
Mhm.
there wasn't any fear, like, oh, I want to invest. I hope I don't lose this money. And no, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of being at rock bottom. And that was the drive. Nothing will stop me because there's no way I'm going back. That's why I got
Wow.
here.
You know, I can go on with this guy. Give me some time, please. I know you want to come with your questions.
No, you can take all the
You know,
questions. This is your show, honey.
don't worry. So I don't want to be selfish. I'm like, oh, he's just letting the lady sit there. Everything means something in America. So, there was somebody, Steve, we brought a lady all the way from Nigeria. She's successful. And I asked her, she had worked from her, early, late 20s till like she was 30 something before she made it. And I asked her, why didn't you go back?
Yes.
Why didn't you give up? You know what she said? She said, I had no choice. I had nowhere to go than to be successful. It sounds like that's exactly what you were saying now.
That's exactly. I had nowhere to go. It was either live a life of, ending up in a gutter or something, or make it happen. And any time that I would ever think of quitting, I'd think of the life that I was going to end up with, and the struggles I was going to have, and it just looked horrible. And that was the drive. I said I struggled with literacy. I read my first book at 23.
Whoa.
I realized I needed to learn to read. And so I put the effort in, like I did whatever it takes. Now I read 50 books a year.
There you go.
I
There
read
you
a
go.
book a week
Your
every
turn.
year.
So what was your main attribute to saying I went from making, I might say around $3.25 an hour to now I am wealthy? How did you get from here to there? Because that's a huge jump.
So I thought, well, I can't afford school and I couldn't get through school because of the literacy issue. And so I thought, well, how am I going to learn? And I took a job at a gas station. And this is going to sound funny, like, how did the guy in the gas station teach you? But that guy was so successful, and I thought, I'm going to learn from him. In fact, I'm going to learn from people who are successful. How do they think? How would they do things? What makes them successful? And then I'm going to look at people who I didn't want their life and go, what's stopping them? And to tell you the truth, it really started with looking at, this is going to sound crazy, but human behavior. If of the mindset of people who are successful and how they got that mindset. And I'm like, okay, now I need to develop that mindset. And so I just watched the successful people, how they did it, and the things that they were not afraid to do, and the unsuccessful people. And I saw the big difference I saw is unsuccessful people talked about hope a lot, and they talked about wanting to get lucky, and I'm afraid I might lose this. And I thought to myself, I noticed like to have no money, I could actually go back. I didn't forget how. And so that was where people get a little bit of money, they cling to it, they're afraid to do anything. I still laugh to this day because I say, I used to be poor, I never forgot how. I can like start over again. I could do it. So fear was never an issue because I always knew that I'll keep swinging it. I'll keep swinging because the day I don't is the day I live in a gutter.
That's what I love about this is it's self-made. You two are very similar that way. It's self-made.
My brother from another mother, he's the white mentor.
No, the white mentor. Okay now. Okay now.
That is a hard one to pull off in America.
I know, but the point is he cannot pull it off, but I can pull it off. I can say I'm the black mentor. He cannot say he's the white mentor.
No, you just can't do that.
He's going to cause a revolution.
You can't do that.
It's amazing having you. I'm so excited. You are very big. You're a great coach, and you're teaching everyone sales, and that is part of what you're going to be handling this week when you come for the boot camp. Tell us, what is the secret ingredient? What is that thing that you need to have to be able to close deals over and over and over again?
The confidence in yourself. It comes down to the confidence in yourself. And you okay. And the key to confidence is authenticity. You just have to be you. There's no catchphrase. There's no, I'll just say their name 3 times and get them to say yes. If I could just get them to say yes, keep repeating and they'll say yes to me. No, just be you and listen. If you really want to sell, shut up and listen. That's how you sell. People will tell you what they want. And if somebody doesn't want to buy, here's the things they don't want to buy. They don't have the time, they don't have the money, or they don't have the confidence in you. Money's an easy solve. Time is an easy solve. If they don't have the confidence.
Say that again. Say that again. When I tell people that money is the least of your problem, they go, oh my God, there he goes again, motivational speaker. And I tell them, when you are running a business or anything in life, money is the last problem you have because there is money everywhere.
I check every morning and the U.S. Mint keeps printing. I call them up. Are we still printing money today? Yeah, sweet. There is so much money everywhere. And the beautiful thing about money, it's not pie. If I take a bigger piece, it doesn't mean somebody else got a smaller piece.
Mm-hmm.
That's the cool thing. We can all get money together.
What a lot of people don't know, Steve, if I may add, is they don't know that if I take my piece, there's still enough share for you to also take. It's never finished.
Right.
There's no one person that can take the entire money on earth.
Right.
The only challenge is you get what you deserve out of the big pie. So the more you give out, Steve, let me break down my last 2 weeks for you.
Okay.
Myself and Kim and my other staff traveled on Wednesday from Wisconsin. I'm talking about 2 weeks ago. Wednesday, we left here. We went to Indiana, slept in Indiana. Thursday morning, we had a coaching program. We finished there. We drove to Ohio on Thursday. Friday, we were in Ohio. We had a training. We finished that day around 3 o'clock. We drove down to Chicago. I slept in Chicago. The next morning, we flew out to California. I was in California that afternoon, rested on Sunday, drove down to Hollywood to network and have some meetings. On Monday, I had an event for my doctorate ceremony, flew back that same night on Monday evening, went to Atlanta on Saturday, landed in Atlanta, finished what I was doing there, flew into Chicago on Tuesday, when I came in, I was almost coming to the show. That was the day I canceled on you.
Right.
I couldn't lift up my legs, man. I was blown away. I was just like, no, I can't do it. So I slept that day. Wednesday, I rested. On Thursday, we drove down to Minnesota. Came back from Minnesota on Friday. Saturday, I was in the snow moving things out of a property that I want to sell. We did that on Saturday, did that on Sunday, finished yesterday, and this morning I was on the show. I called you yesterday trying to work on your hotel and everything. So now, while I'm doing all this, somebody's at home either playing a video game or just doing a regular job where they pay him $20 per hour, and he's like, that dude does not deserve what he's getting. What do you say to that?
You're right. You deserve it because you receive money. It's not like how you work and how you conduct yourself. You receive money. You're not going to receive by sitting around doing nothing, playing games. That doesn't get you anywhere. If it doesn't move me forward, I don't do it. I don't have any games on my phone. I don't have any games. I don't have a game system. I don't have anything like that. It doesn't move me forward. I do whatever I have to do to move forward. And to go back to what you were saying about money and the piece of the pie, I didn't get rich by making people poor. I got rich by bringing people with me.
Good one. Sorry for there are people that say, "Oh, you're a coach." Sorry, Steve. They say, "Oh, you're a coach. You're already rich. Why are you taking money? You're trying to make other people poor." That's what they tell me.
Yeah, well, that doesn't work like that. When I coach people, they get rich. Like I bring them I rise them up, and they get rich. And you know why I charge? Honestly, I don't need the money. They have to commit. If I did it for free, nobody commits.
That's
right.
If they pay and they feel the pain, they'll do it.
They have to feel a vested interest.
You know what's amazing? What you're saying is so true, because this training that you are coming to have, we have over 20 people, and I've never seen such quality people in all of my training. I did, and I'm sorry to say this, I didn't go to any of the African platforms that I used to go to. Like, I'll go on an African platform and do some advertisement and Daddy Freeze and all that. I chose I wasn't going to do it because at the time I was taking 35. This training is 5,000. And trust me, every single person that paid for this training is a high quality person, and they know what they want. And they didn't give me any issues signing up. When I told them what they need to do, all they asked me is, if I do this, what do I get? That is the pattern that we noticed in this set of people that are coming for the training. In the past, everybody just came because, you know what, it's not expensive and all that. So we're able to filter all those people out. And now we've reached some very, very quality people, and they are coming. And I'm telling you, you guys are going to be challenged. They're going to take everything out of you. It's amazing what you do when you let people commit, because when people don't pay, they don't pay attention.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's 100% true. I want to tell the story real quick about how I met JT Fox. I went to one of his events, and he thought I was a homeless guy because you can't tell right now, but yeah, I do have dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I know what it's like to get ignored when you go into a store.
Yeah.
They figure I'm the homeless guy like JT did.
Yeah.
Do you know that when he started his sales pitch, I pulled out my debit card, went to the back, and handed it to Brent, and he never said the price because Brent goes, he didn't tell you a price. I go, I don't. That's irrelevant. I see the value. I was willing to pay $100,000.
Whoa.
I was willing, like, hey, here's my card, run it. And he goes, he didn't give you a price. And JT goes, you're the only person that's ever bought my program without even knowing how much it costs. I said,
amazing.
That part was irrelevant. What it cost, no, what it's worth. So yeah, that's how I signed up.
Man, you are shaking my very foundation, brother. So you're gonna be here. I know you're coming to Milwaukee tomorrow. He's coming tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow.
Am I coming tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow is Wednesday.
Oh, I had no. Yeah, okay, then I'll be there
Is it
tomorrow.
Tomorrow's
tomorrow?
Wednesday. No, everything starts on Thursday.
Yeah, but he's gonna be
He's
here
coming
tomorrow.
Wednesday.
He's
Okay.
coming Wednesday to speak
Okay.
on Thursday. Girl, what are
Okay.
you talking
All
about?
right.
So we
Okay.
want you here. We want
Yes.
you here. We want you to. We want him doing good, and
Absolutely.
we're gonna have a nice time. I am so excited having you, Steve. It's been an amazing time, and I know you're gonna impact so many people right here. This is my no BS coach. You see how he talks?
Oh, yes.
He's just like
Oh,
got
yes.
it.
I love it. I love it. No
Bro,
BS.
I love you, brother.
I
So,
love you
is
too,
there
brother.
anything you want to tell our viewers before you go? I know you're going to be here. I'm so blessed to have you, and I know those who are coming from all over the country. We have people coming from New York, from Florida, from Maryland, all over the country. They're going to be here, even from Chicago. Is this something you want to tell them to be prepared about when they meet you on Thursday?
You know what? Just be you. Just be yourself and get ready to get to work. There's no sugarcoating. When I coach people and I'm going to be there helping people, I'm not a cheerleader. I'm not there to be your cheerleader. I'm there to push you to be a better version of you, push you to gain the wealth that you want. I'm not there to sugarcoat. I'm no BS.
Coach.
I like it. I like it.
That's why I call him the no BS coach. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Eck. I don't want to let all the cat out of the bag because I know he's coming. You want to encounter this gentleman, be here. Sign up. You got to tomorrow, 12 o'clock for the boot camp. The link is on my bio on Instagram, on Facebook. You can go to my website, www.josephnantomah.com/events, and you can sign up. And tomorrow, on Thursday. I don't even want it to start tomorrow.
Right?
If I
He's
can.
like, let's go.
Let's go. So sign up, be here Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's going to be amazing, and it's going to be amazing. I know lives are going to be changed, and we're going to have some new rock stars.
That's right.
Thank you, Steve, for coming on the show. I appreciate you. You're my man. I'll see you
having me.
tomorrow, brother.
Thank
See you
you.
tomorrow.
There you go. So there you have Steve. He's an amazing guy, very calm, cool guy. Yeah. So
I can't wait. I can't wait.
And now you can't wait,
I
right?
can't
You're not
wait.
going to
I'm
sleep for the
already-
night.
I mean-
You're not going to sleep today and
You know
tomorrow.
what? I haven't been sleeping anyways.
Yeah.
No.
Look, let me tell you something. When I don't fall asleep, it's not because I'm worried.
Yeah.
It's because I have so much money, but I want to do things. Like my head works like a machine.
Yeah.
I want to. What am I going to do next? Which property am I going to buy?
That's the way to think.
I don't. Guys, you have to be conscious of time. There is no time for joking around. You know what I'm talking about? There is no time for joking around. I want to grab half of America before I turn 60.
You're well on your way.
You know what I'm talking about?
You are well on your way.
When I wake up in the last 3 to 4 years, I wake up 2 a.m. in the morning. Except those days I'm very tired and I just go, there are days like that. Like when we came back from the trip, I was like, nah. I put my phone on silent.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. But every other day I wake up 2 o'clock and I just go sit. I prayed and I go sit down. My head is working like a machine. Guys, I'm serious. Like those people who think money is their problem, money is not your problem.
Your problems are your problems, not your money.
Because one day you're going to make a lot of money. Now you're going to be thinking, oh, what kind of food will I give them? Should I give them two meal course, 3 meal course, 5-course meals? You're going to be thinking some stupid shit. Like, when we're planning the Africa America World Conference, okay, how many people do we plan for? How many people do we want to have? It's crazy. How many tickets are we going to book? Now you have the money, but
Yeah.
that is what my head works now. It just works like a machine, and I am so excited because I had to pay a price to get here. And when you pay a price to get to where you are, it is fun. And yes, it is hard to do this. It is hard. One of the biggest challenge I have now is time.
Yes.
How many times do I come late for meetings?
All the time.
All the time.
Always.
I literally got here.
Damn it, Joseph, where is he now?
He's coming. Yeah, just wait for me. Hold the meeting. Hold the meeting. I'm coming. Don't let him go. Like I literally got here 1 o'clock today, and the program starts 1 o'clock. But nobody knows. You see, I did my show.
You didn't have to tell anybody.
I don't have to tell anybody. I'm just saying it. But you know what? Time becomes constrained. You got no time anymore.
You can make more of it.
You can make more of it. I wish we can expand the time to 27 hours a day.
No, you just put more in
so
the
you're
day.
always going to have problems. But the truth of the matter is you have to find ways to get things done. And there are certain things you will not be able to do, and it is fine. There are certain things that I have to rely on other people to do, and you don't do it on time. It is fine. I mean, you can get angry, whatever, but you know what? At the end of the day, chill out. Go relax, drink some water, take some coffee. I don't take coffee. Take hot chocolate.
Coffee.
Take some hot chocolate and chill and relax. You know what? Because your best days are always ahead of you and never behind. Today has been an exciting episode.
Absolutely.
This is episode what? 8?
I don't know. You're throwing me off. I
7?
think
It's been an amazing one. Yeah, I got it. Episode 8.
Yeah.
It's been an amazing one the last 2 months we started. It doesn't even feel like we've done 8 episodes.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't feel like. You know why? Because there's no script.
That's right. And everyone's gotten to previews a little bit of who's going to be here this week.
So I did that on purpose. I had Brigadier. I brought it. The only person I could not bring was JT. He's the big fish.
Yeah, well.
But that is saving the best for last. Those who come here Thursday, Friday, Saturday are going to encounter JT Fox. Hopefully, God helping us. His flight lands in Chicago safe. We're going to pick him up and bring him here. But I can bet you it's going to be an amazing show. Life is all about believing in yourself, taking action, and knowing what you want. The moment you make up your mind and become intentional with what you want, you start attracting the exact things that you want. When you're not intentional, you're just going to be dragging every single person. The crazy ones, the tall ones, the short ones. But when you're intentional, you're going to be like, you know what? I want to deal with this people, this set of people. I want to deal with this kind of people. And your life begins to move forward based on where your desire goes. Because everything starts and ends with your mind. So today, focus on building your mindset. Get out there, make up your mind, take action, look for a mentor. You hear what the man said? He said when he started working in a gas station, his boss was very, very successful. Yes. So he decided to learn from that successful boss. There you go. So that tells you how powerful a mentor is. So wherever you're watching us from today, I want to let you know that I am rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. I am praying for you. I am here coaching. If we want to count the hours of time that we've given on social media, it's countless. Every single day I am putting out there because I have decided and I have made up my mind that my remaining part of my life, I don't know, it might be 50. You know what? I don't even care how long I live, but I want to live long. But you know what? All I want to do every day, God helping me, is to inspire as many people that come across me. I want to be giving you every single thing that I know can help you to become successful. Whether it's teaching you, showing you how to make money, how to build wealth, inspiring you, being there. I want my voice to be the voice you hear when everything seems to be down. And that is the goal. That is it, Like he said, I am not taking money from people so they can be poor and I can be rich. That was very heavy.
That was.
I'm taking people to also help them because I am going there and get ready for this future billionaire.
It's crazy.
It's going to be crazy. Then Kim is not going to sleep 24 hours a day. So sign up till tomorrow, 12 o'clock. We're going to be hitting New York City, New Jersey. Go on my website, josephnantomah.com/events. Sign up for Africa America Wealth Conference. I have all the successful people coming, my friends all over the world. Look, all over the world. Oh my God. There's a time I used to say all over the city. Now it's all over the world. That is what consistency, being committed, does to you. That is the wrong flyer. I mean, all over the world. Every single person. Linda EKG, all the successful people, they are coming. They're coming, and they're coming to help you to build success. But this week, yes, JT Fox, Steve Eck, Brigadier, myself, #1 marketing person in Milwaukee, and so many others are coming to teach you how to build wealth and how to become successful.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
I will get to meet some of these faces
Let's
later
do this.
this week.
It's going to be exciting. It's going to be great. And I hope that yours this week also is very, very exciting. And we wish you all the best. And on that note, we say, boom, boom, boom.